Hey everyone, my name is Deepak Mehta, and in this video I'm going to show you how to use Microsoft Teams meetings plus some of the new features that have recently came out on the Teams meetings platform. Make sure you watch till the end because I'm going to walk you through the end-to-end meeting experience inside Microsoft Teams, starting with how do you schedule your meeting to how do you make sure your meetings are secure plus interactive and more productive using some of the new features. And towards the end, we will look at how do you access your meeting content and post-meeting transcripts. So feel free to jump between sections by going into timestamps given in the description section. So without delay, let's jump right in. To start an instant meeting, you can go to Calendar tab and then click on Meet Now button on the top. Or you can go to Teams and then select a pin channel, or you can select another channel and then click on that Meet Now button on the top. What that does is that'll send a notification to everyone in that channel to join this instant meeting. Once you join the meeting, you get a nice pre-screen before joining the meeting where I can turn on my video. I can choose the background filter I want. I have few options pre-built in, or I can also add a customized one from here. I'll choose contemporary office look because I really like this one. And you can choose the audio type for your meeting, like computer audio, phone audio, room audio, or don't use any audio. You can join without audio as well. So once I'm all set, I'll click on Join Now. So once I join the meeting, I'll get copy meeting link or add participants so that I can, if I want to share, I can share this meeting link at the last moment with any of the participants, or I can just click add participants on the fly and add more participants. So for scheduled meetings, you can just go to Calendar tab and then select the drop down in New Meeting and click on Scheduled Meeting. Or the other way of scheduling a meeting is just choose the time slot. For example, if I choose Wednesday at 9:30, I can just click on the time slot and that'll open up the window where I can just put the details in. In here, you can update your meeting title, you can invite more people, you can schedule, or you can schedule it for a time slot. You can repeat the meeting by weekly. You can choose the reoccurrence. You can add this meeting to a channel if you want. You can add a location or a meeting room or conference room, and you can just describe the video and then click on send. They'll send the invite to all the meeting participants in that meeting. And once your meeting time is up, you can come here and then click on join. And that'll again have that pre-join, pre-meeting experience window, which I've already shown to you. So I'll just click on join now for now. So here I am in a Teams meeting with another user joining from another device, Batman, and he's my partner in crime. So starting from top, you can see all the controls. Starting from left, you'll see show participants, where I can see all the participants in the meeting. And I can also share invite with other participants. I can invite them from here. Then show conversation, I can type in chat. I get the chat window. I can do reactions and raise hands. I can do breakout rooms. I can do more actions for more meeting controls. I can start my video or preview my video from here. I can mute my mic. I can share the content inside the meeting. So once I click on share content, I can include computer sound, which is very handy when I'm playing audio or video clips and I want my audience to hear the sound associated with those clips. I can turn this toggle on. I can use presenter mode, so I can just present content only, or I can also have my video side by side to the content, or I can have my video in front of the content. So these presenter modes are very handy in situations where you want to have your video alongside the content. I can share the entire screen, or I can select a specific window. If I click on that, I get options to select from different applications or the windows. I can select Microsoft Whiteboard and co-collaborate with my team members using Microsoft Whiteboard. And the best feature for presentation is use this PowerPoint Live. PowerPoint Live is one of my favorite features because it gives a presenter right tools to enhance or have more impacting presentations. So if I click on one of my presentations here, it will start PowerPoint Live. So I'll see, I can navigate through my presentation right from here. And I also have options of laser pointer or pens, using pens inside my PowerPoint presentation. And then I also get access to the notes on the right side. So this view that you're seeing here is only available for the host. If I switch to participant view, participant will only see the current slide on his screen. He won't see any of the laser pointers or any of the other things that are visible to the host. So now if I click on more actions, I can now add an app inside my meetings. So if I click on add an app, I'll see all the list of apps available for me to be able to add inside the meetings. And I will click on Slido app because I've been using that app quite a lot to make my meeting more interactive. I can create an event. And what it does, it'll add this Slido app as an icon in my top meeting bar. So if I click on save, it'll launch the Slido app in the meeting, and it also adds it on the top meeting bar. And what it does is it makes my meeting more powerful because now I can launch the survey right inside the meeting. I can do multiple choice question. I can do word cloud, quiz, rating, open text ranking, and make my meeting more interactive and more productive. Health is another new option that you now see in the meeting, and it gives you real-time network stats for your meeting. So for example, round trip time, received packet loss, the resolution for your video, and the jitter for your audio. So it comes in very, very handy when you are troubleshooting any meeting issues. You can also view more data and see what is the bandwidth utilization that you have. And based on that, you can just turn off or on your video. Meeting options gives you more control over your meeting. So for example, starting from top, you can set who can bypass the lobby. So either you can allow everyone to bypass the lobby, or either you can have everyone to come to you for permission to be able to enter the meeting. You can select who can present in the meeting, and this control is useful for teachers who want to restrict students from presenting into the class, so they can choose this option and select present only me. Then you also get record automatic option now, so you can record all your meetings automatically. You don't have to manually go in and record. And you can allow or disallow meeting chats inside your meetings, or you can also disallow reactions inside your meetings. Next, moving on, the meeting notes. You can take meeting notes in your meeting. You can select the participant view type inside your meeting. So whether you want to see gallery view, or if you have more than 9 videos at once, then you can select large gallery view. You can select together mode if you want to see everyone in a classroom type setting. Turn on live captions is pretty handy new feature that was introduced recently. So if I turn on live captions, I'll start seeing what each participant is speaking in the real time. So start transcription is another powerful feature that was introduced recently. And if I click on start transcription, what it does in the background is whatever is being spoken in the meeting, it will convert that into written text. And that written text will be available to me even after the meeting. So I can download that, I can edit it, I can make meeting notes out of it. So it comes in very, very handy even if the meeting is over. You can also hide the chat bubbles if you don't want chat notifications when you're in a meeting. And you can also turn off incoming video if you want to save some bandwidth. So once your meeting is over, you can come to calendar and open up your meeting to access all the content that was shared inside the meeting. So you will have access to chat, files, meeting notes, whiteboard, recording and transcripts, and also the Slido app that you added. So if I click on recording and transcripts, I get access to all that was spoken in the meeting in a written format, and I can download it as a docs file or VTT. I can edit it, modify it, and make meeting notes and send it to all the participants. Also, if I click on the app that I added in the meeting, Slido, I will be able to see the survey results or the polls that were conducted. I can see the analytics around that, how many participants replied or how many questions were posted. So this is very, very handy when trying to analyze your meeting or how the meeting went. Thank you for watching my video. Please do provide your feedback, suggestions, and which topics you want me to cover in my next videos. See you in the next video.